Welcome to this video podcast from the International Al Jolson Society. Starting as an audio podcast in 2007, this is a look into the works and legacy of the world's greatest entertainer, Al Jolson. An unrivaled star of stage, screen, and recording, his influences are felt even today, more than 60 years after his passing. From February 26, 1948, and the broadcast of the Kraft Music Hall, here are star Al Jolson and pianist Oscar Levant doing their best to tear up some classical music and noodle around with some popular tunes of the day.
You know, Oscar, I love that fire dance, but those last two bars sounded awfully repetitious. Would you mind playing the ending again? That's what I mean, that tum 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 that tum tum business. Why play that one chord so many times?
Because I'm a show-off.
It's only a shanty in old Shandy Town.
Al, why did you stop?
I moved to the Lone Palm.
This was hot in 1890.
Yeah? Oscar, just a moment. What is that?
That's Gollywog's Cakewalk by Debussy.
Debussy?
Mm-hmm.
I know him. He's got a date shop in Cathedral City.
Say, Al.
Yeah?
A letter came from you today, and I opened it by mistake.
Well, if you open my mail, you might as well take my glasses and read it to me.
Okay. It says, quote, "Last week you told me you'd be down to get me in a taxi and to be ready at 8:30. I was ready, and you ain't showed up. Signed, Honey," unquote.
Well, I know a lot of honeys, but I don't know any honey unquote. Oh, I know what it is. Remember last week we did a little bit of Doc Downstrutter's Ball? Well, Oscar, this is it. Honey unquote wants me to sing it. Well, all right, honey unquote. This is for you.
Al, do you
Yeah.
mind if a few of the boys join me? I have a new hot combo. Ozzie Levant and his 6 nervous wrecks.
Okay, Ozzie. Make me nervous. I'll be there to get you in a taxi, honey. You better be ready about 8:30. Now, honey, don't be late. I want to be there when the band starts playing. Remember, when we get there, honey, 2 steps, I'm going to have 'em all. I'm going to dance out both my shoes when they play the Roger Stable Blues. Tomorrow night at the Dr. Strutter's Ball.
I like that, Al.
Yeah?
You know, since I've been on this show, you've made me appreciate cheap music.
Thank you.
So much so, Al, that I
Yeah.
have an irresistible desire to sing that same song.
Go right ahead.
I'll be down to get you in a taxi, honey.
Oscar,
Yasm?
sounds like your taxi's got a flat. Now, look. By the way, how'd you like to go back about 30 years for a song?
Gee, a short trip this week.
Look, Oscar. You'd be surprised as how a song, like 30 years old, can still be a favorite today.
Okay, Al, here's your standard nostalgic arpeggio.
In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, strolling down the shady lane with your sweetheart mine. She holds your hand and you hold hers, and that's a very good sign that she's your Tootsie Wootsie in the good old summertime.
Al,
Yeah?
when I was a little boy, believe it or not. One of my favorites was By the Light of the Silvery Moon. Do you remember it?
How can I forget it? It was in the Jolson story. Oscar, give me a Jolson story arpeggio, and I'll sing it for you. By the light of the silvery moon, I love the spoon. To my honey I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon.
This entire radio program is available on the website of the International Al Jolson Society, www.jolson.org. That's JOLSON.org. Along with many other radio shows, Jolson recordings, video clips, and information about the world's greatest entertainer. Be sure to visit the site and listen for the next podcast. As Al Jolson said, in the words he made famous,
You ain't heard nothing yet.